Go live. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just getting Instagram set up. Make sure we're live everywhere before I bring everybody on. But welcome everybody who's here. All right, come on, Instagram. There we go. We're getting there. Hey, everybody, it's Erin Ray from Erin Ray Makes, and welcome. I am streaming across multiple channels today because it is a very, very cool event that I am announcing. It is the 2024 Makers Retreat, and I'm going to bring in the other two amazing educators that are going to be part of this retreat. So welcome. We've got Eileen Hull and Cassandra Louise. I wasn't sure how I should introduce you. I should have asked, but welcome. So let's start with Eileen, and then we'll go to Cassie. Introduce yourselves and tell us about what you are and all that kind of fun stuff. Let's start with Eileen. Eileen, you there?
Okay.
There you
go. Eileen Hull here. That is not my grand piano, unfortunately. My studio is such a mess. We are not.
Oops, wrong one. Sorry, hit the wrong button. I'm
getting a little.
We're better.
Do you hear like a feedback on here?
Okay.
No. Okay. Sorry about that.
I think we're good. I'm not sure where we're here. We're back.
I am going on a trip tomorrow to the UK and on a cruise. I'm leaving for a month, and I'm trying to pack and everything. So anyway, welcome everybody. Sorry I'm a little disorganized, but I'm really excited about our retreat in July. And actually, I'm excited because we're kind of running out of room already. So we hope you guys can come if you live anywhere near Texas. Think about popping over. We are going to have a great time, and I can't wait to see you. I design for Sizzix. I've been with them for 15 years. I do other stuff too. We're going to be working with a lot of different materials, and it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a blast. All right, so Cassie, can you introduce a little about who you are and just take it away. It's all you.
Yeah. So I am Cassie with Cassandra Louise Designs, and I am all about art journaling and mixed media and upcycling and all of that. And I really love to help people find their creative confidence through consistent practice. And I'm working on bridging the gap between the fine art and the creative and sort of papercraft world. And so I feel like this retreat is perfect for all of that. We're going to be doing a lot of journaling stuff and a lot of playing with a lot of different supplies and showing you how you can use them together, and I just can't wait. It's going to be the best time ever. So I'm really excited to join these two amazing ladies. Eileen and Erin are both really fantastic, and it is really going to be epic. So if you've never been to a retreat before, I just want to say really quick that it is unlike any experience you've ever had, because you're in a room with other creatives for multiple days, and the energy and the just the friendships that you make and the things that you learn and being face to face with everyone, it really is electric, and it's like nothing else I've ever experienced. So yay, I'm so excited. So it's nice to meet everyone. I'm Cassie.
And for those that don't know me, I'm Erin Reed. Welcome. I am the host of the retreat. It is the second annual Makers Retreat, and it is hosted in Dripping Springs, Texas. And all you need to bring is yourself. Everything else is going to be included for you at this wonderful retreat. And you have already met the other two. I'm going to point to this side. Oh, we lost somebody here. Where'd she go? She disappeared on us. Okay, well, she'll be back. She might have been having some difficulties, but Eileen has just flew out the coop. So before we get too far into and asking questions and all those fun things, we have a little bit of a video ad because I already pre-recorded, so you can kind of see some stuff that was about the retreat, some little snippets of what happened last year. So let me go ahead and play the video, and hopefully we can get Eileen back while this is playing. So here we go. I am so excited to announce my second annual Makers Retreat. This is an event that I host just outside of Austin in Dripping Springs, Texas. First of all, we have our own house just for us, purely for the retreat. We are the only ones there. Every participant's gonna get their own private 6-foot crafting table inside the craft room, which is
absolutely amazing. And not only are you going to get your own 6-foot crafting table, but all meals, snacks, drinks are all included. And then you have your option of either staying on site, or you can also purchase a ticket where you can stay off site. Now, I'm your host and I'm also one of the educators, but I'm not the only educator this year. One is Eileen Hull. I am super excited that she's going to be coming and teaching us all about her amazing products that she has through Sizzix. And the other is Cassandra Lawrence. She is a master of mixed media art journaling, and I cannot wait to have her. All three of us are going to be teaching classes all of the days, which is 4 days and 3 nights, full of amazing creativity. So let's talk about the nitty-gritty of the retreat. It is going to be from July 25th to 28th of 2024, and you can get your early bird pricing through the beginning of June. All the details for the retreat, including what is happening each day, what creativity is happening, what's all the fun little details, and also links to sign up are down in the information section. So what are we going to be doing? What are we making? And what do you need to bring? We're going to be making a ton of different projects, over 10 different projects you're going to be creating with our 3 educators, ranging from mixed media to art journaling to card making and so much more. All the class kits, everything is included. All you need to bring is yourself, but there is downtime in the morning, afternoon, and evenings every single day for you to be creative. So please go ahead and bring some of your own projects to work on, because you do have an entire craft room with some extra tools and supplies that you may use at your leisure. So on top of the class kits that include all the supplies you need to create our creative projects, there is also going to be giveaways and swag bags. I'm a little jealous of all the supplies you're going to get. It's looking pretty cool. This is a super exclusive event. There's only 11 spots open for those that want to stay in the retreat house with us, and 4 spots open for those that would like to stay off-site but come in every day and be a part of the retreat. So you want a little sneak peek about what the retreat is like? Take a look at this. These are some of the videos I took, some of the short videos I took while we were at the retreat last year in 2023 on location in Dripping Springs. We had some amazing food, a ton of fun, lots of wonderful projects, and the space is second to none. I absolutely love this house, and I cannot wait to create all new projects and all new memories with the 2024 Makers Retreat.
All right. We got Eileen back. She's back.
Sorry.
It's all good. This is the beauty of live. You never know what's going to happen.
That's
So
true.
if you have questions, I would love to answer your questions. Now, just as a heads up, this has been for sale for the past little while, and we are only down to half the spots left. So if you're wanting to get in and get that early bird pricing, which is actually going to, I said beginning of June, it's June 1st. I'm going to be very specific about that. June 1st, the price goes up to full price. So early bird pricing is going to be done before that. But let's talk a little bit more about the projects that we're going to be doing. So we got some fun new news because we got the official okay on one of the dies, because Eileen, you make some amazing dies. So do you want to tell us
Yes,
some little
I
tidbits
sure-
about that? We
Yes.
just got the okay on something, so I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm very excited about that. It's always a question now with supply chain and all that. So we are able to get this die in for the retreat, and we're going to be using that and a special material using something from one of our sponsors that we're going to cut it out of, and we are going to make a journal that you will use throughout the weekend, and we'll be putting all of our different things that we learn inside, and you will be able to personalize it just for you. And I think it really works that, all of our crafting will come together. So I'm excited.
Mhm. So Cassie, do you want to divulge some little sneak peeks or some ideas that some of your classes, what they're going to be about?
Well, so I really love junk journaling because I love taking scraps of maybe gel print pulls. I don't know, we might have jelly plates, possibly, and other pieces that might end up in the trash, honestly, and making those into pages for your art journal that you can then have a background already started that you can create on top of, or have, some inspiration ready to go. So that might be some of the things that we're doing.
So if you've guessed kind of the theme for this particular retreat, it's all about journaling. Anything associated with journaling, what you would put in a journal, how to make a journal, fun things, tips and tricks to doing your journaling, all the accoutrement that goes along with journaling. Maybe, a nice cup of warm coffee while you're playing with your journal or while you're writing in your journal. So just think about all those fun things. That is what the theme of the retreat is all about. And there was a question I saw earlier that said, Do we need to bring scissors, tape, anything? No, you don't have to bring a thing. The retreat space that we have actually has a whole bunch of supplies already there for you. But I also understand that you love your own pair of scissors and you love your own glue, you love your own, pens, you love your own paint. So if you want to bring your own supplies, and there will be free time, by all means, please bring them. So have you noticed any other questions so far that is happening? Or any other questions? That was the one question I said. So where is this? That's another question. This is in Dripping Springs, Texas. It is just outside of Austin. So I live just outside of Austin on the northeast side, and this is on the southwest side of Austin. So from the airport, it's about a 30 to 45-minute drive. You can easily take an Uber or a Lyft there. It's not a problem. And also rent a car. Last year, some people flew in, some people also drove in. They made it part of their road trip. So it really just depends on what you are wanting to do. The whole point is to come, stay there, and just escape for a weekend. All the food, all the drinks, all the snacks, everything is included. We had so much fun just watching the squirrels feed off the bird feeder. And we had this really chubby little squirrel that was like shoving all the other squirrels off the bird feeder. And then we had one really smart squirrel that figured out that if I don't go on the feeder, but if I stand below, there's some seeds that are going to fall down and I can get them on the ground. Like that was our TV. It was hilarious. And then we had the deer that would come out at night and graze right outside. So we are in a house that's all to ourselves, and it is just so tranquil and so relaxing. There's a back deck. We had a little raccoon that came out and said hi to us every night. He was a little mischievous, so we had to make sure we made sure all the trash can lids were very secure in the evening because he tried to be like, hello. But it's one of those events where you go, you make lifelong friends, you have a ton of fun. And all three of us are going to be staying on site. So you get to chit chat with us the whole time, which is even more fun. That's the part I look forward to, is just hanging out with everybody.
I know, me too. That is the best because, the virtual events are great, but there's something about being together and learning from each other and hanging out and having fun. And, like you said, just getting to know each other, having time. It's nice.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes, if you're teaching virtually, it's great if you're all far away, but there's something about being close together and near each other. If you're trying maybe a new technique or learning something that maybe you have struggled with, having someone next to you that can help you troubleshoot if you're having, trouble. I found that is that's gold. It just really is helpful.
Yeah.
So. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus everybody's style, whoever is there, you're just going to get a whole different way of doing things just by watching your fellow workers there doing what they do and getting tips and, just learning from each other. I love that.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Oh, you're on mute, Erin.
I coughed, and so I put myself on mute, and I didn't want to hack into. I'm coming off of a horrible cold something or other, so I don't know if you can hear how raspy I sound. There it is. Hang on, I got to cough again.
She's gonna mute.
So if you see me escape off camera, that's what I'm doing. I'm coughing, not in the camera, so I'm trying to mute myself. So I saw two questions. The first one is, can you sleep on site? Yes, we only have a limited number of beds, or 14 beds. So again, this is super exclusive. I wanted to keep it nice and small and not have this be this giant 200-person retreat, really truly keeping it intimate and nice and small. So the most people that we're going to have there are going to be 17 of us, which includes the 3 educators. So it is a very small, intimate event, which I love, because then we get to spend a lot of time one-on-one, work with everybody, really kind of deep dive into just being creative and just, having fun, which is the best part, right?
Yeah.
And so there are 14 beds on site. 3 of those are being taken by us, the educators. So there are 11 beds, but half of those are already gone. There's only 4 beds left, guys. So you got to make sure you get that. But, and then there was another question, if you stay off site, there is a hotel. There's a couple hotels that are within 2 to 3 miles. Or if you live nearby, then you can come in and you can join the festivities, and your ticket includes all of the food and everything, just not staying overnight on site. So there is a schedule that is listed on the website, and the link to the website, if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, is down in the info section. If you're on Instagram, the link is in my bio. It says Makers Retreat. It's really easy, but there's a whole schedule that says what time we start and what time we end every single day. So it is up to you. If you choose to come a little bit later, you might miss a class, but the supplies are still all yours. But there's time slots for when we're having breakfast, lunch, dinner, and when all the classes are going to be on there. It's all on that website link. So everything is there. Hopefully that answers your question. Oh, there's another one. How many people to a room? There is a couple of rooms that have 2 people. There's a couple of rooms that have 3. The 3 educators, we're staying in a room that is for the 3. And there's 1 room of 4. And as we get closer to the time, it's going to be, I'll post a, for those that are in attendance, we have a private Facebook group that are just for the attendees. So we can chit chat amongst all the stuff leading up to the retreat. And I'll be posting a link so you can pick and select which room you want to be in. Because some people come with a friend and they want to stay with a friend. Some people, and also as a heads up, it is all wheelchair accessible. The entire house is on the 1st floor. There's no stairs involved anywhere in the house to go from the crafting room, which is very different than the dining room. And there are 3 full bathrooms that are all wheelchair accessible. So if you have mobility issues, there is not a single problem with you being anywhere on site. Easy access to everything, and plenty of parking. So are you going to bring Scotty, Eileen?
I'm going to try. I'll see if I can do it.
You might get to meet the infamous Scotty. Scotty is her
Maybe.
trailer. She has a camper trailer full of all kinds of amazing things. So
If not, you can meet my van, which will have lots of stuff in it too, because I'm doing it's the second leg of the tour that I'll be on. So, and I just want to say, I have been so impressed with Erin's organizing abilities and how she got this whole thing, put together, and our schedule. And, we have 3 months to go. For me, that's like a miracle. So
it feels like it's going to be tomorrow, I swear.
well, no.
So another question was asked, is it $800 for the whole thing or per day? Oh, we'd be banking if it was 800. Like, no, 800 is for everything. You just have to get there.
Yeah, Michelle, that's not far. You just come down from Wisconsin. You're good. Or wait, are you Minnesota? I can't remember. One of them. I think you're Wisconsin. Hey, there's Ellie Mae. There's Sarah. Those guys are coming.
Yes, we got
Yeah.
2. We got 2 more people. We got Ellie and Sarah coming.
Yeah.
And we had such a blast. We even had our little mascot last year because we had somebody who brought their service dog with them.
Aw.
It was an emotional support dog, and he was the cutest little thing. You wouldn't even know the dog was there until you pointed it out to me because it was so tiny. His name is Paco. He was so cute. She might be coming back this year too. Adorable dog. Oh, I'm trying to see if there's any more questions I missed between all my coughing fits. I don't think we've missed anything else.
I know, Michelle, it's a good price. You're getting everything. I mean,
Yeah.
food, everything.
I've got some specialty drinks. It's going to be lots of fun. And I always get asked the question about dietary restrictions. Well, I have probably one of the highest dietary restrictions out there because I can't do gluten or dairy or oats and a bunch of other stuff.
Wow.
So every single meal is very much kind of buffet style, build it your own. So if you can't do dairy, or if you cannot do gluten, or if you cannot do some of these other things, then you just don't put that on your plate. So I have definitely taken care of a lot of allergy restriction issues because I have to for myself anyway.
That's great.
And so if there is a problem or you have a restriction on that, let me know. But, for instance, some of the meals we're going to be doing pulled pork tacos with all the fun fixings and all the fun salsas and guacamole and all that, we're in Texas. So I'm trying to give you a taste of Texas when you come here. And I make some pretty good darn pulled pork tacos, if I do say so myself.
Great.
I'm a chef on the side. I love to cook and so I am your host. I am your chef. We are not catered by anybody. So these are all home cooked meals from me. I get a little bit of help from our local grocery store, H-E-B, because they have some great salsas and things, but their tortillas are second to none. If you've ever been in Texas and had a H-E-B tortilla, you know what I mean. They're awesome. Can you attend virtually? No, this is not a virtual event at this time.
But stay tuned.
But stay tuned. But wait, there is more, but that is yet to be revealed.
Yes,
So,
that's right.
yes.
Yeah. And, if you guys wanted to bring, let's say, chocolate, we wouldn't be mad,
I did open it up last year to, because I provide 2 cocktails. So the very first night we do our charcuterie board, and we have our charcuterie of, like your typical charcuterie board. I keep the cheeses and all the gluten separate from the meats, so that way I can eat as well. I'm very cautious about that because otherwise I cannot eat. But there's also a dessert charcuterie board, and then we have a cocktail for the evening that first night. But then we also have mimosas the other night. But I opened it up for a BYOB. So if you wanted to bring your own bottle of wine to share or whatever, we had so much booze last year, it wasn't even funny because everybody brought out the wine. We had some ladies that brought 3 or 4 bottles. So we had so much liquor left over. And if you're not a drinker, that's totally fine. That is, there is a virgin version of every drink. Mimosa is just you're getting orange juice. But for the first evening, we are very, very close to the Deep Eddy Vodka Distillery. So that is our drink of the night is a Deep Eddy Vodka cocktail. That is our first night.
You got to bring some lemons for Eileen.
That's right. We're going to need some lemon drop materials.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, lemon drops.
Nice.
So there's another question. Any chance we would be working with the sewing box die?
Oh, that was not one that I mean, we could. That could be like, because we have kind of a main, we have 2 main classes each, right? And then a kind of a fast one. So maybe, we have a lot of ideas, and we're trying to narrow down all our sponsors and make sure that we can use all the products that we have coming in. So it could be that, we'll take your suggestions. If that's one that you like, then we can work with that.
We can figure that out. Yeah, I mean, we've got pretty much most of the projects set in stone, but there might be a little something extra in the swag bag. You never know.
Right.
You never know. Somebody was saying it's only $349 round trip to Austin.
Wow.
Not too bad.
Wow.
That's not too bad.
That is.
Somebody said, if I were coming, I would bring pumpkin bread. I should learn how to make gluten-free pumpkin bread. Ooh, yes. But it has to be gluten dairy-free, which you can make. That definitely is a thing you can do. I make it all the time. It's really good.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are the start and end times for flights? When does it start, Erin, and end?
So all the times for everything that starts is on the website.
Okay.
So we are starting on Thursday, and pretty much you can check in starting at about 4 o'clock on Thursday. I can't let you in too early. So if your flight's just kind of hang out for a little bit, we might be able to figure out something. I'm not going to be, if your flight gets in super early, we can figure that out. But I am not going to be on site because I'm picking up all the food and I'm running around doing all the pickups for that stuff that morning. That way it's not sitting in my house for days and my kids eating all the food. That's not a good thing. I got teenagers in my house. They'll eat it all. But we can definitely work with you if your flight gets in early about what we can do to amend it. We have the whole house to ourselves. Nobody else is on the premises. It's just us. So there was another, but all the start times and the times that we need to check out by and check in, because they do have the cleaning staff that come in to get everything ready and to organize that. That's all listed on the website, and the links are down in the information section. Somebody's asking, is it online also? Not yet. Is all I'm going to say. Just stay tuned, but not yet. But there is a reason why you want to come to an in-person retreat. And Eileen, what do you get out of having an in-person retreat? Why is that such a big deal? Like, I have my own reasons, but I'm curious. I'm going to hear from both of you, but I'm going to pick Eileen first.
Well, why not? I just enjoy not having to rush around. When you teach something online, people have limited time. I just like to relax. Like, I don't want to be stressed while I'm crafting. So, if I don't finish something, or if somebody needs help later, we can go back and do it. Or, I just like the in-person as far as getting to know each other and just enjoying the time, doing what we love to do and learning from each other.
And Cassie, what do you feel you get out of more of an in-person retreat versus a virtual? I love virtuals too. Don't get me wrong, because sometimes it's just too hard to fly. But what are your thoughts on why an in-person retreat is amazing?
Yeah, I mean, other than the reasons I've already said, I really think that having no distractions, I mean, sort of going along with what Eileen was saying, really makes a huge difference. And also, art is a form of therapy and self-care. And if you don't do anything else for yourself the whole year, I mean, this is a great form of self-care, and actually coming to the retreat, to the studio, to the space, having the energy of other creatives around you it is not comparable to anything else I've ever experienced. And I've made lifelong friendships from going to art retreats.
Mm.
I mean, seriously, people that I just didn't know or maybe just knew on Instagram or whatever, we're great friends now, and we talk and we visit each other and we share ideas. And, if you're stuck on something, like, also, I just want to say, I really love learning from other artists, and
Mm.
they have maybe a different technique or a different way that they think about how they're making their art. And I have learned so much and sort of helped develop my own style and my own
Mhm.
process from all of these other people that I have just learned from over time. And you don't get that if you're virtual. So
Mm.
Mhm.
definitely.
I agree. And also, I like to, as a teacher, I like to see how other people teach. So I
Yes.
learn from that too. And,
Yeah.
you just can't go wrong having all that creativity in one room and inspiration and just not be inspired. Can't happen. So,
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
yes. And Michelle, I think it would be a fantastic 65th birthday gift for yourself.
Oh, my goodness.
And you should go do it.
Absolutely.
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Birthday gift, self anniversary gift, whatever you want,
Mother's
like
Day,
whatever you want to
nuts.
celebrate, but it doesn't
That's
even
right.
have to be like, think of it as a way, and again, I planned the whole thing last year. Cassie has done them. I actually felt, and I know Eileen has done many, many classes. I actually feel more rejuvenated even after I put the whole thing together.
Right.
And I'm the one teaching and I'm the one doing all of
Yeah.
it. I come out of the retreat being the entire facilitator of the whole thing, feeling so rejuvenated and just excited to get ready for the next thing.
Yeah.
Because it just pumps you up, and it's those little
Yeah.
side conversations and those funny little things while you're like hanging out in your bathrobe and you just get out of the shower and you just it's
Yeah.
you can't have those personal connections virtually.
Mhm.
And I think especially after COVID, we are all missing that interactivity with each other. We got so used to doing everything
Yep.
online. I mean, we're doing this online for crying out loud,
Right.
but there's something to be said about being in person with somebody, just, having that hug, and I'm a hugger. So you're going to get all kinds of hugs from me. Apparently that's just what I do. I can't help myself.
It's okay.
But it is just a ton of fun. And crafters and artists are the best people. They are just the most warm-hearted, amazing people.
Generous.
And you just, I don't know, there's just connections that you make from everybody who is there, and just the energy and just the vibe you get from it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like
I
it.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Well, if you're thinking about it, guys, do it. Why not?
Exactly.
Give
Give yourself a treat.
the older I get, and I mean, not saying I'm old, but you only get so much time in life, and why not? If you're not going to do it now, when are you going to do it? I mean, that's kind of the point that I'm at. I'm getting ready to go on this trip for a month, and it's like, this is a giant pain to organize and everything. But like, if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? You're always going to have something holding you back. And if you're able to, I mean, I'm not trying to pressure you, but I'm just saying, think about it, because you're worth it. You're worth having it.
That's
Like
right.
a L'Oreal commercial. You're
Yeah.
worth it.
You're worth it.
Like the shampoo thing.
Yeah, Sarah,
Well, I wanted. Is there anything else either of you would like to say before we go? Because I know, Eileen, you got to get yourself packed and you got to fly to a whole other continent, for crying out loud.
yes,
You're going to be
that would
gone for like the next
good.
month. That's crazy.
I know, but I'm going to see some of these people in the chat here in the UK. Yeah,
Yay!
so that'll be fun. So, no, I don't have anything, but it sounded like Cassie did. Did you?
Yes.
Have?
What do you got?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
No, I just wanted to, I just was agreeing with you about the, if not now, when sort of thing. It doesn't matter what your age is. Like, you just don't know how many
Right.
days you have left. And I'm not trying to go there, but really,
No, it's
like,
true.
if there's something on your heart or something that feels good to you, you just need to just take it and go and do it, whatever it is, whether it's this retreat or something else. I
Right.
really believe that. I
I
think
do
that's great
too.
advice.
We all need to have something to help us feel a little better. I mean, right now I'm in the I feel like I was telling Eileen, I feel like total crap right now, and I'm trying my best not to cough on camera. Hence why I keep sneaking off to the side and coughing. So I totally feel like I've just put lipstick on a pig today and got on camera. But it's just one of those days. Did you get what you get? So Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And hopefully we've inspired you. And even if it's not for this retreat, but to help you think about where can you go? What can you do to benefit you? What can you do to make yourself happy? And if this is what makes you happy, that is great. I would love to have you. We would all love to have you. But if there's something else that makes you happy and wants to rejuvenate you, take a trip somewhere, do something like that, by all means, you need to think about you and make sure that your cup is full so you can help other people. That is the whole point. So we're trying to fill everybody's cup to make them feel better and live happy, amazing lives. So that's what I get out of retreat. That's why I love doing retreat, because that's what they're all about for me, making everybody's cup full and make everybody feel amazing. I'm looking over here at the comments. And if you have any other questions, feel free to message me, text me. Both Eileen and Cassie would be happy to help message. We're streaming across all of our platforms. So if you've got questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. We'll be happy to answer them. And thank you both for joining me today. I truly appreciate it. And for being a part of this amazing event. My heart is bursting that you guys both said yes to being a part of this.
Oh, well.
It's gonna
How
be so
can
much
we
fun.
say no? Come on. It's Erin. We can't do that. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have fun and we're going to create a lot and just have a good time. What more?
We're gonna have a ton
what can
of
you do?
fun. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So before I bust out coughing all over everybody, so I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much, and hopefully we will see you at the retreats.
Okay.
Awesome. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.